grid from the marshal at the back. The red lights are on, and race one of the Netherlands already. Michael Verhagen has gone, and so too from fifth position on the grid went Benjamin Lessen. Well, some horrendously jump starts there. Nobody quite sure what was going on. Alochet leads. Aurelien Comte around the outside, looking for first place. Sweeping around the outside of Tarzan. Rob Huff in third. And it's Gordon Shedden in fourth, Lessen in fifth, Coronel in sixth, then Vervish bumps his way inside Jean-Carl Vernet. Well, that was a real ham-fisted start. Not quite sure what was going on. And the orange car, Michael Verhagen, there. Yeah, no kidding. Esteban Guerrieri clearly got ambushed by everybody, and on the barriers, Ivan Muller. And of course, it could only be Norby and Ivan getting together. And obviously, the Hungarian fans will see that as a personal attack on Norby. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, red flag will come out. There's no way this is going to get itself sorted out. Into Hugenholtz, easy to make contact there, but I've never seen an incident quite as dramatic as that on the opening lap. And that will rule out... that will... Apologies for the language. Ivan clearly very upset indeed with that. Right, well, okay, no red flag. We're going to have a safety car. Well, that's going to take, I don't know, what do you reckon? 5 laps to get that off the barriers? That's certainly going to require a crane. Well, Norby would like to go and talk to Ivan to try and pour oil on troubled waters. I'm not sure if Ivan is quite ready to make friends. Watch them there in the foreground. Well, in fairness, Norby's in the middle of the track, and it's that thing where tyres interlock and they rub together. And if I'm the track management, I am definitely looking at making those barriers higher in future. It's not a public viewing area, it's the back of the paddock. Nevertheless, you wouldn't want to see 2 single-seaters doing that. Well, Benjamin Lessen went, Tom Coronel went after Lessen. It was a very slow start indeed from the Audi of Nat Berton. Michael Verhagen barely waited for the man with the green flag to leave the grid before he decided it was time to go. Not quite sure what everybody was seeing. Obviously, unfortunately, our little graphic banner there covers everything up. Yes. It's the seaside. Red flag. I'm not quite sure really why we needed the safety car first. That was never anything other than a red flag. I think Merrick was just being a little bit cautious. Safety car, then red flag to make sure that everything's okay. But that was never not going to need a red flag. You can't be doing that. Basically, we just spend the entire race watching a crane blocking the track dangerously while Ivan's car was lifted off. He's looking underneath, and rightly so, because he wonders whether it's even going to be remotely drivable when the race is restarted. My guess would be no. But also, he wants to know how much damage is done, because tomorrow morning, very early, we are going qualifying again. And I'm... well, there's Norby. Talk amongst yourself. Undoubtedly, the more rabid of the Hungarian fans will still somehow find a way of blaming Ivan for that. However, I don't think many rational people will agree with them. Tomorrow morning, oh yes, qualifying is as horrendously early as I thought, at 08:30, which will be, of course, 07:30 British Summer Time, 06:30 Greenwich Mean Time. So wherever you are watching, if that's the afternoon or early evening for you, then thumbs up, hooray for you, because it's quite early doors enough for us. Thank you very much. That's when qualifying is, and then the races will be at just after midday local time, so just after 10 AM Greenwich Mean Time, and just starting around 4:35, 16:35 local, which will be 16 minus 2, 14:35 Zulu, 14:35 Greenwich Mean Time, or UTC, as the kids say. So no lights gone off. Michael Verhagen went first. In fairness, the lights were off on our view before Benjamin Lessen leapt. And I don't know why nobody else moved. Lessen moved quickly. Again, I was watching Lessen, and to see whether he lifted off or backed out of it or something. Didn't see what happened to how Aurélien Comte got through there quite so quickly. Muller swept out around the outside of Norby. Norby's in the middle of the road, does not take all the road, but as soon as there's contact between the two, the tyres then... So there's the first bump, but it's that one there, right there. That's what takes control away from both drivers. And I know Ivan understandably feels that Norby just shunted him off the road. That clearly was not the case.